Welcome back to 6 News at 6. Time to take a look at your weather, and we remain under a weather impact alert for a few more hours here. This is until 9 o'clock tonight. Those impacts, of course, we've been talking about are flooded roadways, gusty winds, pockets of hail, and potentially still, the odds are going way down, but we're going to keep isolated tornado on that list for now. Again, avoid standing water as you're driving. Make sure you're at home because these storms, as they come through, could be strong as they do so. And again, make sure you're staying up to date with us using the 6 Plus app and on TV. I want to show you this. So this is the tornado watch. And I know there's probably about 50% of you looking at me right now going, weren't we all under a tornado watch earlier? What happened? Well, here's the deal. A watch does not necessarily mean anything is imminent. It just means the ingredients are there. The National Weather Service looks at it and says, okay, the ingredients are there. The taco hasn't been made, but the tortilla is there, the meat's out, the cheese is there. We just don't have anything that's actually happening. Watches can be issued for up to 6 to 12 hours, so keep that in mind. What happened on the west side of the viewing area? Well, let me tell you. So you can see some shower and thunderstorm activity still left out to our west. That front kicked up that activity, but then it kind of sped up. A little process we call undercutting. That front took off out from underneath those storms and took away all of their energy. Storms need heat and humidity, but the problem is once a cold front comes through for storms is that now you're talking about cooler, drier air. That's why these storms kind of stayed off to the west and didn't really develop into anything. Now, as the front came across I-35, you can see it is starting to recongeal into a line of showers and thunderstorms, but what do you not see here? You don't see lightning, you don't see any severe thunderstorm warnings. The problem now with these storms, I say problem, it's a good thing if we don't see severe weather. The problem is for the storms themselves is they are now moving into areas that have already had rain, so cooler air there anyway. So again, not a lot of energy left to work with. That could be a very good thing for us as we head through the rest of the night. Here's what the front has done. Take a look at this. Lower 60s, 50s west of I-35, still seeing those 70s east of I-35 though, but as that front continues to move through, yes, it will continue to cool the rest of us off. Now, again, that slight risk does continue tonight, but that risk goes down with each passing hour. Here's what we got left. These storms could continue across the I-45 corridor through about the 9 o'clock hour, but then move out of the area by about 10 or 11. And again, I'm not looking at a huge severe weather threat anymore, mainly just a rain, potentially wind threat. So keep that in mind. Can't rule out a severe thunderstorm for the rest of the night, but the odds at this point are much, much lower. By tomorrow morning, most of us back into the 40s and 50s across the area. By tomorrow afternoon, take a look at this behind the front from today. We'll see temperatures topping out only in the upper 60s and lower 70s area wide, very close to where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. Problem is, after that, we go into a warming trend. We're back into the mid and upper 70s by Sunday, back close to 80 Monday and Tuesday. Now here's the next piece of good news. Another front comes through Wednesday. We'll have us back in the lower 70s by Thursday and Friday. Remember, if you need your forecast on your time, you can download our 6 Plus app on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.